need the sauce. I need the sauce. Not that sauce. Not that sauce. The sauce with the flavor, son. Sauce with the flavor, son. Sauce with the flavor, son. I don't want no regular sauce. Y'all got that new hot sauce?
Bitch, you know I got the sauce with the flavor. Bitch, you know I got the sauce with the flavor. Bitch, you know I got the sauce with the flavor. Bitch, you know I got the sauce with the flavor. You can see it when I walk.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people, dogs, and cats. Welcome once again to your new favorite podcast show, The Raw Sauce. This is your boy Sauce.
This is your boy Joe Tabasco.
And yours truly, Mr. Jerk Sauce. And again, if you're nasty, Mr. Holidays.
Holiday season.
But only if you're nasty.
Hey!
Only if you're nasty. What we got there, Sauce? What we got?
You know what we got first, we're gonna go through. We got our special guest. He's already been giving us the trade, get to the trade. We're gonna go into an interview with him, and then we're gonna have our hot sauce current topic. And of course, close it out with the would you rather question.
Close it out with would you rather.
Let's get it. Well, it's your boy, once again, Mr. Jerk Sauce.
The Jerk.
That's with a Q, J-E-R with a capital Q, because that's what I mean. But anyway, we have a special guest in the house. I'm not going to steal his thunder. I'm going to let him bring the rumble in the jungle for himself. But let's talk about it.
Hey,
sir,
yes,
introduce thyself
yes, sir.
to the Raw Sauce family.
Welcome to the
Tell us a little bit
Everybody.
about who you are and what you bring and what you do.
All right. Everybody, this is Optimus Prime, a.k.a. the Black Wolf.
The Black Wolf.
But if I'm on the show ever again,
There you go.
Sir Racha.
Sir Roger. Hey.
Sir
You get 5 Raw Sauce units for that.
5 raw sauce units.
Round of applause.
Appreciate you.
Round 5. Yeah, he definitely got the name down. Sir Racha.
That's clever.
That is stupid.
Damn, Knob Creek. Damn, Knob Creek.
No, but I appreciate y'all letting me come on the show, man. I definitely appreciate the love, man.
Yeah.
What I do, man, I'm an entrepreneur, man. I'm an entrepreneur.
There we go.
Right now, we're hosting everything in my lounge. It's called the Skybox Lounge in Huntsville, Alabama.
Say it one more time.
It's called Skybox.
The
Skybox. That's where we are right now, ladies and gentlemen. We are not at Sauce Central. We are on location at the Skybox Lounge. And it is so chill, baby.
Oh, man.
Tell us a little bit about this place.
All right, first off, everybody, you need to know if you are not at the Skybox Lounge or if you've never heard of it, it's because you're not supposed to be here.
Ooh. Exclusive.
It's definitely exclusive. So it's I would say it has a speakeasy feel with a modern touch.
So do you get a jacket because it's members only?
That was a good one. That was a good one.
You kids are too young for that.
I dig that vibe, though.
It's definitely grown and sexy though, so you don't have to worry about the hoop and the holly rock. So everything is real chill, man. But we still kick it.
Okay.
Good.
I love places like this, man.
He said the Skybox.
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 So-
if you don't know, you can only ask about it because I can't tell you.
He said,
You gotta ask, find out. I can't
so
tell
with
you.
that, like you said, the Skybox. What because you said you're an entrepreneur, and that means you wear many hats because all of us are in this entrepreneur game, and there's a lot to do, a lot of work behind the scenes. So, what kind of gave you the idea to do this? And for me, what made you name it the Skybox? I know you got some meaning behind it.
Big facts. First off, I came up with the idea as far as having my own lounge from a long time ago. I'm from Huntsville, Alabama. Anybody that is from Alabama, you already know.
Shout out.
If you are anything but Anglo-Saxon,
Yeah.
it's hard to get in.
Yeah.
It's hard to get in anywhere.
True facts.
So just came up with the opportunity of actually having my own spot, and I just ran with the concepts that were already in my head from just traveling. You know, you travel, you grab and you get different tidbits, and I just kind of infuse them all in one. And I just want to make it nice for everybody. So everybody, no matter what creed, whatever color, race, whatever, you can come. You can have a nice mellow spot. You can all kick back and feel safe.
Tell them about it.
So that's what you said kind of gave you the idea for the Skybox. So how would you describe the Skybox if you had to be on the plank to walk the plank and you had to tell what it is to survive? How would you give the info to the people?
I would say, man, you have a bird's eye view of all of downtown of Huntsville.
Okay.
It's basically like having a penthouse. If you ever thought about, if you could ever get a penthouse in New York, or something like that, or a skyrise in Chicago, or a big city like that.
Yes.
You just can look 360. It's just like that. You got 5% on the 10 on the windows because you still want to feel exclusive, but you can see out. They can't see in.
Okay.
Everything is legit. You're on the top floor, the third floor that is, and that's why I call it the Skybox because it's like going to an NFL or a basketball game. You got those tickets up there. You know why you're up there.
And it really does look like that. It's my first time. This your boy Tabasco. It's my first time up here, and it really does feel like I'm at the Skybox. I'm looking out. He just told you about the tent. I didn't know about the tent, but it is so cool to look out knowing they can't see me.
They can't see you.
That's the atmosphere.
You can't see me.
Yes, sir.
You can't see me.
Yes,
So
sir.
I say with the members only idea and the total exclusivity of it, what do you see as kind of like the vision for the Skybox? What do you plan to do with it besides? I know you want to say the members only and people can come in and do this, but being an entrepreneur that I know you are, it's not just a one-stop shop for one thing. You got a whole plethora of things up your sleeve.
Oh, absolutely.
What you got?
First off, I wanna have a spot to where everything is just like conglomerate. I wanna have different theme nights. So, ladies, we love y'all. When I say love, we can't get enough of y'all. I wanna have ladies' night to where it's only dedicated to you guys. We have male servers. If you want to go into the back where the VIP is, where we have that section, that's where we are right now doing this.
Love it.
Then you can have your male dancers. You can have that already locked down.
Waiters.
Waiters,
Yes.
dancers,
Waiters.
That's what you want. You have to understand.
Their job
like,
is to
this
serve.
Exactly. So there's different things. Pajama parties. We're talking about Sunday fun days where you have your brunches.
I know about that.
We go way back with the pajama jammy jams.
Yes, sir.
Those are coming.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about? We're
Pajama
talking
jammy
about old school nights, like where as far as like we have 90s theme night, 90s or 80s night. We just want to have different things. Of course, fellas, we definitely got to have our thing. We got everything set up for us,
Game days, fight nights.
Yeah, fight nights.
Equal opportunity so the ladies do the service as well. Because you don't want to just have just the fellas.
No.
That's not fair.
Yeah. So that's why we want to make it membership because everything that happens here, it stays here.
That's right.
You have a good time when you leave here. You go home. Kiss your babies. Whatever it is. Have a good night.
Right.
And you can come back and do it all over again, and it's just a fun atmosphere.
It definitely feels that way. When I walked in, it definitely felt like I was someplace where I had to be, eligible to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't just come up off the street, just come upstairs like it was like a bar. It did not feel like everything's clean, everything's crisp.
Right.
Everything has like a real classy vibe to it.
Right. I like the way he's described it as the modern day speakeasy when it comes to it because when you find out on your own where it's at, you won't actually know what you're about to walk into, but when you do, the energy changes instantly.
I would give
it's
you
a whole nother vibe.
The phrase for me was, I feel at home and abroad.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's called a mixture.
I feel
That's called a
comfortable,
mixture.
like I'm sitting on the couch at the house. Feel like we're in South Central where we always are. Yet, I'm out somewhere at the Staples Center in a box, enjoying my high-priced booth.
You know what I mean?
Prepared with nothing but the friends and real times. Who that?
Yeah. I don't know who's that. I don't know you.
I don't know you, bro.
Yeah. I don't feel like really bragging about it in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I know of this pocket dimension outside of reality.
It ain't for everybody.
It ain't for everybody.
You can't know about it.
That's the Elam de Muerto, man. If you know where it is, only people who know where it is are the only people who've been there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you've been there, it's the only ones that know where it is. So,
But that's like you said, the modern speakeasy. I like that.
the modern speakeasy.
Maybe I missed it though, but the name, the Skybox. You've told us that you were looking at the Chicago area or wherever area with the New York and high rise out here, and you started your transformation. Listeners, you haven't had the conversations that we've had, but he's told us that he's probably only 60-70% done with this.
Well, that's right.
That's why I said what else you got going. Yeah.
So, I'm sure big ideas are coming down the line. Like, but what's up next?
Next, I would say the next thing we're gonna have, like, because right now everything is still like, I would say ground phase.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have everything legit. When I say legit, I mean like the bouncers that we have, or security, I should say, because they're not gonna be bouncers. They're gonna be security.
Security on site.
Security is gonna be here.
Nice.
Security detail. Everybody's gonna have a dress code. I mean, we're gonna have a dress code all the way out, and it's gonna be strict. That way, you don't have to worry about if it's okay. You know, you're a black guy, you wearing this suit, but you're a white guy, you get it. No, man, it's across the board.
Across the board.
It's across the board, and that's one thing that I and my other partners, we want to go ahead and just let's just get that out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jerk, we've worked security.
So I was getting into that next. I'm about to get into
We've
next.
done that, and I'm telling you, like, I know people hear, those stories about, Alabama and everything like that, but
It's real.
it's for real.
It's
You know
real.
what I'm saying? Like, we grew up around this, and we've been in the industry long enough to know what it is. And I'm here to just go ahead and just cancel all that. I feel like Nino. Let's cancel that.
Here we go.
So let's go ahead and cancel all
So
that.
now you brought up a great point. I'm going to delve into that just a little bit because
Hit 'em.
we do go back a little bit, and a lot of it from even the educational days.
Show you, right?
They're not ready for that.
Okay.
But tying that in, like you said, our background is doing security. We have worked everything from parties to full-fledged events, concerts, Lil Boosie after parties, which Lil Boosie, I love you, dog, but every after party is a fiasco.
It has to be.
I've seen a pregnant chick throw a cash register at a bartender on a Lil Boosie.
Wish I was there. That's not.
I was there.
Wow.
I
That
was there.
sounds.
I was there. She got all of the
I feel like I needed to have my phone so I can take a picture of
every
that.
bit of her oxytocin kicked in, and she picked up that entire register, nickels and dimes and all, were everywhere. But anyway, just as I said, the background that we have in doing that, this speaks volumes because you alluded to it about some of the, we'll say, non-progressive individuals that haven't brought us to speed with the times.
That's a great way of saying
With
it.
the times. We are now integrated,
Big
and some
racist.
people still don't know that. Some people still don't know that we're integrated. So at this time of integration and progress for 2020,
Push it forward.
this is outstanding concept. Like I said, it's members only, but it's our clubhouse.
Right.
It's our golf course. It's our place of exclusivity,
Come on.
which is actually diverse because we welcome everybody.
Exactly.
Sounds like a black church. We welcome everybody.
The doors is open.
You right.
Is that the organ?
Everybody.
Is that the organ?
That's it. So with that, like you said, kind of tying into what the Skybox is and what it does, and like I said, you as an entrepreneur, what are some things that you kind of feel like could skyrocket this idea, this entity, to something that could be, like you said, for the others?
Well, like, if you're in Alabama, you already know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Exactly.
Everybody
I
is.
kept it all PG.
Yeah, I mean, and I have to do everything as in a relative sense. And I don't know where all the viewers or the listeners are.
We got somebody in
listening
South Africa right now.
from. Okay,
Shout
well,
out.
Shout out.
yeah, it's to everybody that's not from Alabama or listening from Alabama. Listen, everything is not kosher here.
Right.
When you go certain places. I think why it could take off so much is because there's not another place like that I've seen unless you have to go out of town. You got to take a flight.
Yeah.
If you don't take a flight, you might be able to
drive out to those places.
be able to do it in Atlanta. You might be, or in Nashville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's still
But
a trip.
still,
you gotta take
but-
out of the city.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
convenience-wise, I don't think there's going to be anything that's going to be able to come close to the idea and the concept. Because I'm thinking about, okay, well, we have Latinos here.
Yeah.
Latinos don't have anywhere to go but only seclusive Latino places. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if
We're
you
all
start
treated the same.
exactly, if you're not white, you're black.
You're not white.
You're black. If you're not white, you're black. And if you think otherwise, get pulled over.
That's it.
All right, so you know what I mean. But I think just bridging the gap of commonalities between minorities and everybody in general is going to make this. It's going to make it skyrocket because we have a lot more similarities than we do differences. but that's all that we look at. So I mean, once you influence the music, you're safe, you smooth, everybody's having a good time, and you're networking. Yo, man, that's
mixing and mingle, the melting pot of intellectuals and individuals.
There you go.
Safe, smooth, the skybox.
So since you brought up that part about commonalities, let's talk a little bit going back into the history of some other things. Tell us a little bit about some other things that you got on the plate, Mr. Entrepreneur.
Okay.
Because what they don't know about you about to tell them. Go on, get into it.
What else you got? So first off, man, I am a fitness model. If you guys want to check out my pics, my videos, I'm on YouTube as well. But my IG Optimus_Prime27. Get in there. DM me. Do whatever you need to do.
Hey, your stock finna go up. We got some dedicated listeners.
We got dedication.
I'm literally a Jerk already know me. He already know me. I'm a fitness junkie. I get it in, and why I call myself Optimus Prime is because when I get in the gym, I do transform into something totally different. Roll out. I turn into something different. I don't text. I don't talk to anybody. I'm just totally straight focused. But I'm also getting ready to complete my personal training certification. Once that happens,
got another one.
I have a vision to where I just want to do online, and I want to be a celebrity trainer as well. I have a certain amount of clients that I'm going to take on as far as tutoring, mentoring, and making sure that you guys are all healthy. And not just healthy, but also have wellness, which are two different things.
Two different things.
You know, you have to have the spiritual, the mental, and the physical side all put together. So we're doing that. So we're doing that all together. I'm doing that, and I'm also doing real estate as well. So
and I'm your notary.
Take
your little inside agent.
The doors of the church are open.
In case y'all didn't know, we talked about it other times, but here on the Raw Sauce, like I said, we're not just having a good time kicking it. We're bringing you tips for life. And if you haven't picked up anything from this Knob Creek episode, you got the ability to do whatever it is you want to do. Just do it. Yeah. And we got gentlemen in here who are just doing it. Yeah. And like I said, sir, just coming through with ideas and put them into practice. And then we're also reaching out to make sure the whole family eats. There's just plenty out here to do so.
They print money every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
It's laying out there for you.
So like you said, going back to like to the dream of doing the fitness, being a celebrity trainer. No joke. He's been telling me this since 2008. And I quote, 2008. Yes. And the thing is, he is light years ahead of you other people who are out here just dreaming instead of doing it.
Right.
So I personally appreciate the hustle and watching you do it, watching you grow, and watching you get to this point. And now we're on the show.
I appreciate it.
Now we're sitting here on the show, in the skybox, doing what we talked about doing while we was in class, talking about we trying to make this bread.
That's right. We're on the show talking about progress.
And we're talking about literally 2008. Literally. This is perfect to see it in like true fruition. True fruition. And that's what we're about on the Raw Sauce, man. We keep it raw, we keep it real, keep it relevant, and then we also keep it growing. So
yeah, I think it's always great to have a local individual who has outshined the population. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good people out there doing some things out there. Yeah. But what we try to do is bring out people who are actually about that life, about that action. Everyone has dreams, but it takes a person who puts something to paper and makes that plan and then puts it to action to actually achieve a goal.
Yes.
So those are different things that people are doing. You got to realize
what we do.
Yes, these things. You know, it's a lot of people out here say what they want to do, say what they're going to do. But rarely do you find someone who does what they say they're going to do. Yeah. We're going to applaud you for that out here.
Witness it.
Shout out to
you are witnessing it.
Thank you.
It's progressive. It's something to look at and it inspires other people.
You know what though? The crazy part about it is, I mean, for all four of us, dude, we're not even like
close.
But we're hungry.
Just the beginning.
But we're hungry, and that's all that matters. Because that's what gets you there.
But you know what else is appreciated?
Keep that going.
I said what else is appreciated is our listeners. That's the whole reason we have the Raw Sauce at this point. Because you listen to us.
Yeah.
And you give us feedback, most of you.
Yeah.
But we can stand support.
We're still working on it.
That's the whole point.
We still
Shout out to Missouri, because if
Yeah.
it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be where we are.
Yeah, we wouldn't be raw up here talking to my boy,
That's
okay?
a whole other conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing, man.
And to our
I
listeners in
got
South Africa and beyond.
Africa and beyond.
Anywhere, everywhere, always. Y'all keep on listening to that raw sauce.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Remember, that's raw sauce _ on Instagram. Y'all go ahead and follow us now and tell us what you're drinking on. We're still sipping on that Nile Creek during this interview.
Man.
It's keeping us right. Is that everybody right? Not left.
Definitely not left.
Because if you don't act right, then you don't get left.
That's it.
But tell us one more time, brother Sriracha. One more time. Tell us two more times. Two more times.
Killing it on the
How
name.
they can reach you for whatever it is. If they need inspiration, sanitation, meditation, whatever. Because you
For
said
your
love is
liberation.
the-
For your
all of that.
liberation.
For the emancipation.
All the
I'm just
H's.
saying,
This boy
all of
likes
that.
in that term.
I like
Two
it.
is-
I like it. Chopping heads.
Two is tell us where they can reach you so they can meet you so you can teach them.
Alright, man. Listen, y'all on IG, if you got Instagram, Optimus, OPTIMUS_prime 27. If you're on Facebook, Sergio Gray, you'll see the Hulk because that's another alter ego. We're not going to get into it.
They
We're not going to get
gotta
into
charge
it.
for that.
Yeah,
You gotta charge extra.
please,
That's
please.
members only
Hit me up if you have, I'm very open. I have a public profile. I'm not private. I'm very open to everything, man. Anything related to business, fitness, health, wellness. Please hit
You
me up.
name
You
it.
got questions? I got you.
You got
I got you.
That's it.
Hit me up.
Hit me up.
Definitely appreciate it, sir.
We do appreciate it.
Salsa, bring that heat, brother.
Of
Bring
course,
that
it's time
heat.
for that heat now.
Bring the
And
heat.
Of course, we want to get your feedback, sir.
Yeah, that's right.
Excuse me, sir, Roger.
Sir,
We need to get your
Roger.
feedback
Sir.
on this topic. And this topic that we have today is we're going to be talking about fights. Not just any kind of fights, the big fights. And as of recently, into 2020, I would call this a blessing. A blessing to
A blessing
the
in
fight
disguise.
world.
Yes.
I've been watching the fighting world, whether it be Muay Thai, mixed martial arts, and boxing for a long time now. And this is one of the great events that I can say has happened. Mike Tyson made his return, and we also, it was so crazy that he was the big hype, but really the headline story was about another
Was the headshot.
Yeah, it was another individual. Nate Dogg. Oh my goodness. Jake Paul and Nate Roberts. That's they took the end of 2020. I don't know what could happen. It's only a few more days. But this right here, this is it. This is the highlight. This is the highlight. And I'd like to start off. We preface the conversation but I'd like to ask our party right here. What did you think about the Nate Robinson and Jake Paul?
But you gotta tell them what the build-up. We talked about this on the previous episode.
Yeah.
About the fight and what was gonna happen. So the main event being
There's a
Mike
prelude?
Ty- we talked about it on another episode. You gotta go back and find the episode on all the channels. But we talked about Tyson and Roy Jones coming out of retirement for this special event, and it got postponed. It was supposed to be in September.
That's right.
Yeah,
and it
right.
got pushed to
That's
November.
true.
COVID.
COVID came through and pushed that through.
Came
So
through.
setting it up, that was the main event. And these were all the undercards coming through.
And the undercards were still already set at that point.
Already set? Well, no, I don't know about that. That's something I don't know. But I do know that Triller.
Was Nate set?
I don't know about that one. Okay, so that was. But I know that Triller, we're talking about this, was the company that's set to take over TikTok. So that was a major business venture of having this whole entire exhibition.
Yeah. You say set to take over TikTok. That was back when
That was back
President. That was back when there was a President Trump who was going to move to ban TikTok for the Chinese taking over America and all that kind of stuff. But TikTok still is rocking out here in these streets apparently.
Oh yeah. It's
I'm gonna knock Triller out there. Y'all did y'all thing. I'm definitely watching whatever the next Triller thing is.
Right.
But
So
that'll be later on in the conversation.
Right.
But for now, as was just speaking, the main event of course was Tyson, Roy out there, and what we expected to see from that.
What happened in this
versus what actually happened in that. So I'm only assuming that you know who Iron Mike Tyson is.
Yeah.
The monster, the man killer, the man who said the only thing he ever regretted was not killing a man in the ring.
I mean, really though.
Versus Roy, who I didn't know his nickname until recently was Captain Hook. No one told me that.
Yeah.
Wow. He's also a Russian Russian citizen. Most
Yes,
people
dual,
don't realize that.
dual citizenship.
Seriously?
So
Yes, dual citizenship.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure how his money is tied up, but that's how he's got it.
You got to
They
check it
made
in the savings and the savings in the Russian.
Yeah,
check
it is legit. It
Mercedes.
is a Russian
You got
citizen.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were also, again, we talked about that too. We were expecting a fight.
Right.
We were expecting a whole lot, but Roy said, I smoke, I drink. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. I'm a dog, I love hoes, and I'm addicted to money, cars, and clothes. And it looked like it. Because Tyson, this is jerk. Tyson went to work on the ribs like he was Big Bob Gibson. And he handled his ribs like Ramsey in the kitchen, Hell's Kitchen, because he came with it. And
Can you tell him who Big Bob Gibson is?
I can't, because it's a local legend for the
It's a
barbecue.
local legend. I don't know. That's where I'm
For the local legend.
For the fans listening right now, get it like not right
And it's
now.
Big Bob, not Gibson's, because Gibson's was the brother who was
Gibson.
trash.
He was
Big Bob, Big Bob was the one that originated supposedly the white sauce.
Yep.
This down for the barbecue lovers in Alabama. But
That's
Big
right.
Bob was handling business.
Yep.
Gibson's was the trash brother, cousin, whatever.
Yeah.
However, Tyson put.
family trash.
Woo, I mean, I'm just saying.
But
If you're not first, you're last, baby.
But not trash was Tyson's
Second
hands.
base.
That's it.
So,
So
yeah.
Tyson tenderized
Yeah.
every bit of them ribs
He
for
did.
Roy Jones. He
He did.
tenderized every bit
He did, but
from the sternum
Roy,
down.
Captain
From
Hook.
where? The axle,
Yeah.
the axle skeleton down.
all the way down to the soft flesh.
Captain Hook was definitely hanging there while Tyson was beating up on the body.
Just the body.
Just the
I
body.
don't understand it. I mean, by my count, the points weren't in Mike's favor actually.
Point wise.
Point wise, you come to watching a boxing match. Point wise, it's not. Now I know Roy was holding that rib cage after the fight.
He was like,
He was swollen.
It did not look like he wanted to box and fight him again.
Swollen.
what?
And matter of fact, before the fight, at the pre-fight interview, they asked Roy would he be okay, and Mike was like, "Y'all ain't worried about me. Y'all ain't worried about me, folks."
Yeah. Now Roy was hailing his day.
Yeah.
Snoop did a heck of a job with commentating and
Yeah.
talking about the fight.
He did.
He did.
People don't know Roy was also knocking folks out.
Check
Yeah.
the records.
Check the records.
Check tape, baby.
He
Check
got more
tape.
fights. Matter of fact, Roy had an even more recent fight than Mike. So it
Yeah.
is what it is. Their weight classes are pretty separate, but now they're about
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
I think it's a 10-pound difference. The age, I think
Now
it's
the weight
3
class
years.
is called 50s.
3 years. But, I mean,
Not featherweight.
Triller put this match together, the 8 rounds, so 2 minutes a round, I believe.
Anybody knows a small ring?
And a smaller ring when it comes down to it. They had separate rules when it came down to how they're
No
going to
knockouts?
officiate the boxing.
That's right, man. Whether you can't dance
I
around
don't
that
think
ring.
you can not make a knock, because if somebody knocks you out, you were just knocked out. There's no rule that you can make to stop somebody from punching you in the face in a boxing match. So that's just not going to stop that. But and speaking of knockouts,
Let's talk about it.
let's go ahead and talk about
Let's
what's
talk
the
about
icing
it.
on the cake. So we had the fight.
That was
we
more
didn't know
like
we
that was
gonna
more like the brick and the stuffing.
Oh my God.
It's like I was in the gate.
Now, if
You
y'all
talking like it's fluffy.
I don't know about these two next individuals. Jake Paul, YouTube star. He got into a little bit of controversy because I believe he went overseas to Japan.
It's good to do it.
Japan, Korea. He went to a forest that's been essentially labeled a suicide forest. Where people
The Mount Fuji.
Mount
At the base of Mount Fuji is a forest, and apparently people who walk into it, they want to commit suicide from the jump, but apparently at the
It's
base
such
of
a
Mount Fuji,
serene and beautiful, all this other stuff, but they call it just hypnotizing.
it's
To the
hypnotizing.
point that makes you want, like when people talk about cliff experiences or like the Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
a place like that, they want to just jump off, they get the exxilarated. It's
Yeah.
weird, but that's what it is.
No.
Yeah, it's
See?
everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Everybody.
it's no.
It's
you
an
say that. It's over
overwhelming
there.
feeling
It's
to do
overwhelming.
something that you're not supposed to do at that point.
Think
Like
so.
jump off of a cliff.
Not
like you-
quite jump off
not
the cliff.
quite, yeah.
Whatever they got to do to get the job done, essentially what happens.
Yeah.
And there have been bodies out there, and it's
Yeah.
not like a thing.
And they do
not
post
like-
signs. They do post signs in almost every language. It's like you are loved, you are cared about. This
Right.
isn't worth it, and they post it all in front of this forest.
Right.
It's
So
that deep.
essentially,
It's that
it's
deep.
suicide force, and he essentially made a joke of it. If I could just
Comedy.
chop it down.
Okay.
He put it on Instagram, TikTok, Trello, Facebook, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. And he lost his controversy and then lost a lot of little, sponsors and things of that nature. So he decided to say, fuck it, I'm going to go box. And he started training in boxing. That's Jake Paul's
Who did he box with? Who's his trainer? Do you guys know?
I
know on top of my head.
But he went full.
So just a question, because I don't know. Did Nate have any training before this fight?
So he claimed he had training.
They even got film. They even got. They documented him in the gym training.
Now, see, like, I was very confused because, like the guys that's in the room, I don't know about everybody, but I'm a huge boxing fan. Like, I like UFC. I'll watch, Bellator and all that, but I'm a huge boxing fan. So when it said that it was his first pro fight, I automatically thought in my head, okay, what's his amateur career?
He's done some work.
Right, he has to have an amateur career. Right. You can't just progress to pro off nothing.
But you saw his amateur career.
Yeah. And Nate Robinson was a basketball.
First of all, he never had an amateur career.
You saw it.
That was it.
They were like, oh no, he's never fought. And I was like, well, how's he turn pro?
That was
How did he go pro?
First
Triller.
pro
Because most people that go pro, they have an amateur,
So they
went to the Olympics. They've had like prior training.
It's
You
a
said
totally
go
different
pro.
situation. You gotta
Go.
Does the NBA count?
go pro.
No,
Bro,
Go
you
pro
say,
boxing.
what's your training? And you say you've been to the D League. Okay, got you. But you can't tell me that you went to Ed White Middle School.
Yeah.
And now you're in the league. Like, bro, like what happened in between 8th grade or 5th grade and now?
Hoop it up.
Downtown?
He said hoop it up, bro.
What's been going on? So
Scrubs.
I was already kind of like, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
This is his first fight. First pro fight.
Should be
And
nice.
I'm looking it up
What do you think about the fight?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right quick to answer your question. I don't know if this is totally true, but first looking it up, it looks like Jake Paul's trainer was Shane Mosley.
But y'all take a look at Shannon Briggs, most recently.
Yeah.
But
I don't care if it's ever been Shane Mosley.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's like you said, oh, okay, well, Serge, who was your trainer? That was Iron Mike. And yours was
Him downstairs.
He said him down.
what?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm finna,
Jazzy Jeff.
you know what I'm talking about. Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm finna beat the draws off you.
That's it.
I mean, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
When it came down to it, I thought Nate was gonna be more prepared. I thought he knew what he was into.
What it
He
said.
did.
It's a YouTube video.
He knew. That's in the
that-
past tense.
I thought he knew he was getting into. Check it out. There's some more recent ones as well. Try to verify.
Do more research on.
What do you
Yeah.
think, though? You
But,
think because he was an athlete, he thought it would transfer over to another sport?
I think that's immediately what he thought.
And he-
As a lot of athletes,
But people
kind of
forget
think,
though, he
especially
is
at
an
the amateur
NBA.
level.
He is an NBA player.
Especially
He is an NBA
So
player.
I'm not saying that that's a direct correlation, but he is playing at an elite level of basketball. Because I don't care if you play overseas, if you're international, if you went to an NAIA,
But you-
transferred from a JUCO,
You
and then made
validated
it
every
to the
word and
league.
statement I've made right here because all you still
agree
talking
with you.
about is basketball.
But no, I'm agreeing with you saying
Basketball is my favorite sport. I love
That's
the way
it.
they dribble up and down the court.
down the court. And I wish it was a little bit taller. But I'm just saying, I understand. But what I'm getting at is, no matter where you are, like you said, in the entire world, the NBA is where everybody's trying to get to. Even if you're a professional in China, it's still like, oh, you play NBA? And then this is a different ball game. Period. So I think that there was a bias.
Only
I
my
think there
boy,
was a bias for him to
Stop
think that
Amari.
he was
Who
okay.
gave that super-
Amari?
No, who gave the super punch during the fight? The Pacers.
Oh, you talking about World Peace? Mega World Peace?
Was that Meta?
Meta?
Yeah, you talking about the Pacers?
Yeah.
Meta
You
World
talking
Peace?
about
Jackson,
O'Neal,
Stan.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal. Okay, that was if anybody should like Jermaine O'Neal's. I call it the Jermaine O'Neal super punch.
Bruh.
Meta can fight too.
Who?
Meta World Peace.
Now see, he's from the streets.
That's what
He's
I'm
from the
saying.
streets.
But
Like you
they
can
got
tell somebody that's had to fight for meals. He's had to fight for meals.
or clothes.
Right.
Right.
What happened to Joe on me today?
Hey, no.
Right.
What I was
I don't have a haircut. Okay.
What I was getting at-
Get your haircut.
Let me put these
Give me your
BDBs against
haircut.
you real quick.
Give me that
That's what I'm
haircut.
saying. With Nate, there may have been an underlying wrong or right, but there was a bias that I am a professional athlete.
Gotcha.
So he has a certain level of, I would say, fitness level, athletic ability that's
Gotcha.
higher than the average
Yeah.
person.
I'll give you that.
So I think there's a bias.
And boxing doesn't have anything. Well, I'm not gonna say boxing doesn't have anything to do with athletic ability. But what I'm saying, your technique in boxing is
totally
everything. It's like literally everything. Like you could be the most gifted person, like the fastest puncher, the hardest puncher, the best quick-footed, whatever. If you don't have your basics, bro, you can get beat by the worst of the life.
But it's just like with MMA though. If you got somebody,
you're done.
But if you got somebody in MMA that's got jiu-jitsu, or if they've got boxing, or they got these wrestling or what have you, whatever they're good at, that's okay for that. But if you got a grappler who meets somebody who throws hands and you standing up, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
You gonna catch it
unless you get on the ground.
So I'm really just coming out of your sneakers, man. Because even the reference you just made, when it comes down to jiu-jitsu, you know, the Gracie family, when they came in, they told them the whole world. They didn't give a damn what you did.
But they brought you into what they're good at. But they brought you into what they're good at. So their thing was, we gotta take you down. So their whole MO was, I gotta get you down. But they didn't stand up with a boxer. That's what happened to Kimbo Slice.
They did stand up,
but they took him down.
After he tried to initiate contact.
That's the point.
That's knowing your sport and your athletic ability, because boxing training is totally different from basketball.
But that's what happened to Kimbo
Slice. All that it's totally different. If you're a basketball player and you think that's going to apply instantly to any of the
they don't even like taking fouls.
That's not.
Let alone taking a rock to the face.
It's not the same.
Basically, is what happened.
I'm telling you, around the world, if you're a football player, like when I say football, I'm talking about American football, not international football.
USA.
I'm not talking about soccer.
I'm talking about American football. If you're playing American football,
not rugby.
Like if we have 5-on-5 and we're all football players and we're playing against basketball players, we're getting ready to murder them.
Right.
Yeah. It's getting ready to be about.
It's also football players. Football players don't dribble. They just travel and run into people.
When they catch the ball, it's totally different.
They're looking it in.
They look at the ball. It's a totally different transition.
You know I'm not lying.
I know. I used to hate playing them.
That's a totally different transition. When I was
stop looking it in.
Back in grade school, high school, you play football and go into basketball season. If you were a football player and you transitioned to the basketball, all the coaches knew there's a transition because you're used to contact. And you are initiating contact.
Initiate?
What? Initiate. That's the
football.
That's charging.
I can do a lot worse.
Called truck stick.
Yeah.
Truck stick.
And they don't dribble. That was my issue. That was my problem. They don't dribble.
They don't got that.
That's a travel. No, it's not. Yes, it is. You're not rushing for 5 yards to the free throw line.
That's it.
That's a travel.
But that's what Nate underestimated when it comes down to it. The basketball training regime is really not nowhere near the exact same as boxing. Yeah. It's just
You cannot, I'm going to say this in Nate's defense. You cannot take away from the fact that he legitimately trained for boxing. Now, no homo, none of that stuff. Dude got ripped to shreds, went through a full boxing regimen training for his strength and conditioning. Yeah. His skill set is lacking.
Don't forget his name. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget. Don't forget, it is called the sweet science for a reason. Okay, you can be ripped to shreds all damn day, but if you catch one in the jaw in the right place at the right time, you end up falling over because the lights have gone out.
That happens in the club.
Like you misread one too many times.
That's for anybody.
That doesn't matter what it is, and they say protect your neck.
Yeah.
Because that's what
the tang. Because it was 100% true. My man Jerger's right. He did get pretty ripped. He looked like he was going to win.
He trained for boxing.
What I want you to understand,
prepared to be boxed.
What I want you to understand is just because he even just looked ripped.
Trained for the brick.
Just because he looked ripped doesn't mean anything. He was ripped when he played basketball.
True. When
he jumped over to Dwight Howard, everybody knew he was an athlete and he was at top at the level. But jumping over to Dwight Howard is not going to help you get around the hands.
No, but that's a feat. That is a feat in and of itself.
It is, but not a boxing feat.
Not a boxing.
Not in boxing.
Agreed, brother.
That's all I can say when it comes down to it. There's only so many sports in the world that are going to average you out for every sport that's out there. That's going to give you the cardio you need, the boxing, the hand-eye coordination, the reaction times, things of that nature. Basketball just doesn't happen to people.
It doesn't happen.
Nope. To put that into specifics, Conor Mayweather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good example.
It's perfect.
McGregor was not a boxer.
Yep.
Even though boxing is a
Part
it
of-
is a part
of
of
MMA,
MMA,
fighting.
right? It is a part.
But
Actually, MMA would be more of a part of
I
boxing.
wouldn't even say it was
Stand-up
boxing
game
much.
is real.
Yeah.
And this
Well,
is getting
I would say
great
striking is a
Sparring,
part
striking.
of MMA.
Right.
It's- But if you take somebody that only does striking,
But it goes
only
back to
does
the-
striking
Yeah.
in boxing,
So then you say all MMA fighters strike, but not all strikers are prepared for MMA.
but
Yeah.
not quite.
I would say it like that.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, that's not.
There's a lot of MMA fighters who really just, it's not a strike. They don't bring grapple, whatever.
No, I agree, but that's their main thing. But they
That's their
have to
No,
have.
they don't have to. There's plenty of MMA fighters
Well, it's like the
who
Gracie
have
family
no
talking
other
about.
background in anything.
I'm not saying they
who
have a
just
background,
wrestle.
but they have to when they're in training.
They'd be
they're
aware
You
of
have
what
to know
they
how
have
to
punch
train.
a bag.
You gotta know how
You
to
gotta be aware you're gonna get choked out
Not
if you
only
don't.
that.
If you miss that punch,
But
you
not
gonna
only
get
that, they
choked out.
legitimately
Yeah.
punch a bag at some point in training.
You would hope
You have to.
but not
They
every
have
fighter.
to.
Not every. Go back and check on the tape. Some of them only have one background, and it might just be
But
wrestling.
that may be the tape you saw. They had to punch a
They
bag.
get, you literally get to
In
choose
MMA.
what you put underneath your name.
So,
when
all
you
right,
go
so
into a
like
fight.
you do. Okay, so I see what you're both saying. He's saying that like they can
That's their
choose
go-to.
how they want to fight. Their go-to,
Right.
their special sauce, right?
Right.
But they have to be trained to be able to, like, yo, you gonna
No,
throw
I'm
this punch?
saying
You
not
gonna
even
get-
that.
I'm just saying,
for conditions.
just for conditions.
For somebody to punch a bag 100 repetitions,
Yeah.
just tap, tap,
Yeah.
tap. That's going to help. We're talking about glycogen systems. We're talking
Yeah.
about, I'm getting into some other stuff.
Yeah.
We're talking about totally different energy systems. We're talking about the stamina, the cardio that's involved with just punching a bag to
Yeah.
simulate punching flesh.
Yeah.
If you punch a
Might need it.
dude in the chest so many times, you're going to fatigue because it's resistance. So there has to be some punching involved in their training.
You have to have a
So
full.
Nate got to do that, but it wasn't.
If you're-
it wasn't prepared. He wasn't prepared for the receipt of the punch.
Right.
You can't duplicate that.
I don't
You
even think
can't
that was the
duplicate
issue.
that. No, that wasn't the only issue. That was one of the issues. It wasn't the only one. Because he didn't know how to duck. He didn't know. His hands were down. And what is it say? Hand down, man.
Man,
There goes that man.
That's it.
Oh, all the old adages. Either you move your
Everything.
head or I will move it for you.
Exactly.
All
That's
those,
it.
all that.
That's all I'm saying. He was involved.
I think he had
wasn't
all that
getting
kind of
it. He
training.
was involved.
But I think he needed more realistic in
That's what I'm
action
saying.
box.
Yeah,
Like-
but you don't know that until you get knocked out. So now he's gonna be
I
better
mean, when he
next
wakes
time.
up, he'll know when he wakes up.
Yeah,
I just think he's training
not up.
like I ain't
Is
gonna
he still not
he's
awake?
still asleep.
He's still
Man,
down.
in the meme world, he's always gonna be KO.
He's on that Sealy Posturepedic. That's
That's a good one. That's a good one. Sealy, go ahead and take that.
Yeah.
I want the next commercials just have him passed out on one of the
Are
bags.
you not
Pay
getting
him the
enough
money,
rest?
too. Pay him the money.
Hey,
Are you
give him the
tired?
bag. Give him the bag. Give him the bag.
That should be an endorsement.
You need immediate rest right now.
Because what people are forgetting, he's still getting his NBA check.
Yeah.
He's still getting paid.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think he's in the NBAs.
Well, I'm saying he's still getting paid.
I hope
Right.
so. He's gonna need all the help he
I'm
can
not.
get.
I
He
think
didn't
it was
get
like a
those CAT scans
$10,000
aren't free.
that MRI.
Oh,
That
it was
was alright.
$600.
Yeah. Oh, it's
It
not
was
free.
$600.
Oh, so
He got a weekend of hot $40.
catch that right hand and left.
Yeah,
That was the purse.
I look it up. Their fight was only $600 a piece.
Pass.
I mean,
That man became an instant super meme.
And I'm not
Free.
I'm not gonna joke on him in that regard.
Super meme.
But how do you talk to your children after
you
that?
don't. If he had made that statement, and he made a statement before him, this is for my children. Why
And if
you
he
bring
hadn't
it
done
into this
that-
world? This is you trying to get.
So
me
now
to
they
do
feel
whatever
messed
I
up
do.
in school for the rest of their
Now you look like your
career.
daddy, huh?
Yeah, now they want to. Now they got
Get knocked out like your daddy. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
That's it.
Nay, mom. I mean, night. I'm sorry, mom.
Kids have been doing it all day.
Exactly.
Man, I don't know how you deal with that. Not that Jake Paul is a bad boxer, but he's nowhere near the greatest. He's got a lot lacking that's going into it. Even though he trained way more than Nate, it's clear that he's not. He's just not
They will earn an
Like,
equal
a
share
real boxer.
of $600,000
Okay.
each. This was 6 days ago.
600 grand?
600 grand.
And
It's
it's
gonna be
grand.
600 grand
They're gonna
for getting knocked out.
equal share.
Equal share.
Equal
300 apiece.
share.
Okay,
So then I
I guess
think
that'd be a CAT scans. and all
because
that.
what I read it said 600 apiece and there was no grand after. It
Okay,
said
so
600.
but still 300 grand. But you gonna have the story of I got my ass KO'd like
Death
that.
before dishonor.
Yeah, death before dishonor.
And he got both.
And I said it
You
before.
probably get an icy hot commercial.
Ooh,
Are you in pain?
Shaq kind of get Have you ever been knocked out like me? Have you ever felt like you got knocked out like me? How about
Have
some
you
icy
tried
hot?
Tempur-Pedic?
My name's Nate Robinson. I just woke up.
Oh shit.
Move on, cryogenics. Hey, Ted Turner, all that.
When I eat fast acting pain relief, I always reach for an
I
ad.
reach for the Jake.
Or you can do a hover round.
Is that Jake from State Farm?
Can you tell you about diabetes? Let's tell you about this diabetes.
Is that Jake from State Farm? No, it's Jake from YouTube. Checking you out.
What's the place on Mount Fuji?
That's
That's the
it.
forest. I forgot what the forest is called. Look it up.
Man, it's that.
Yeah, but this is basically that. Push that look.
Let's push.
Go right on. Yep. Just
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all are sick.
They
Y'all
provided entertainment for the rest of the year.
So we appreciate you.
We do appreciate you. Nate, I like
I
you
do.
as a
I appreciate
basketball
you.
player and an individual. I don't
So
know.
how does that? When we talked about, we kind of touched on the pieces and pieces, but let's make it positive. How can he bounce back from this? How can he awaken?
dead.
I said it
How can
before.
you wake
Okay,
up?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it real quick. Before we even got up here, we did this cast today. I told myself, I was like, if I was Nate Robinson, I would train for 2 years just to come back and beat the shit out of him. I'm out to put him in the hospital.
So we're talking about like
The
Rocky,
rematch.
like a Rocky.
It's a
type of
rematch. It's a rematch kind of thing. I have to train just to kick his ass. That's it. I know they put one of ours in the hospital. We put one of theirs in the morgue. That's what it is.
Sriracha.
Sir. Think about it. That's the only way you're gonna kill Superman. That's the only way is if you come back and basically just
Yeah,
get your
bro.
honor
He
back.
literally has to come back.
You literally
We're
have to come
talking
back.
about
He's got to come back reincarnated.
Tyson has to train him. That's it.
I'm talking about like he's got to look in the rearview mirror like Rocky did after Apollo died.
change the
Everything.
whole
He's
thing.
with the Ferrari. He's got to go 6-7 gears. Like he has to do the whole thing.
Whole thing.
He cannot get a haircut.
No.
If I see him
Jimmy
edged up,
Butler in the
if I
bubble.
see him edged
Jimmy
up,
Butler. Yeah.
bro, BDB.
The hyperbolic time
naps.
chamber is done.
He's got a bob.
Hyperbolic time.
The
Yes, that's what
hyperbolic
I said.
time
Jimmy
chamber just
Butler.
got
7 days.
Jimmy Butler
Straight.
in the bubble.
7 years.
300
He has to
times.
look like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler looked like my life.
Encino.
Nobody wanted to go
All
on
my
Jimmy
life. Because he probably in the shower.
He looked like he smelled like staff.
Coffee and staff.
Bitty face.
That's it. And not that he had it.
I'm not guarding him.
Jimmy, you the beast. It wasn't that you smelled bad. You just looked.
No, you
He
might smell bad.
looked like the Jamie Foxx of the Spider-Man.
You were definitely committed to what you were doing, but
That's
that's what
it.
Nate has to do to commit. But honestly, what I want to let you viewers know, sometimes, I mean, listeners, you gotta take an L. That's just life.
It's life.
Sometimes you cannot come back from those type of things. You gotta
so
realize you're gonna
like-
have to live that
Nate,
life.
you took an L with a whole lot of cameras on you. I hate that happened.
I mean, a whole lot of cameras.
Like Bob Marley. Redemption
Social
song.
media cameras.
Yeah.
Like, not no regular ones.
Yeah.
Because now what we're talking about, this is generational. So your kids are gonna be like, huh, that's my daddy.
Yeah, you took a hit. Somebody gonna change their last name for this shit.
I got a white daddy.
My daddy named Jake.
That ain't him.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just what I think. That's something he's just gonna have to live. Even if he came back and beat the dude, there's not gonna be a time where I don't go back and watch him just like get knocked out. I'm like, hey, you got that win, but you remember when?
Yeah.
That's like your mom being superhead.
Was
That's like your mom being superhead.
No recovery.
You can't get over that.
It reminds me of the Chris Webber timeout thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
Don't
touched
get
on
over it.
something
You don't
I
get
can
over it.
touch on.
Actually,
Okay.
he made like
It's okay.
didn't he make like an entrepreneurship out of it? Like he made a business out of it.
I don't know.
It was called like it was called Timeout. It's like a Boys and Girls Club, I think. But he actually called it Timeout.
Still no recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, still no recovery from
There's
it.
no recovery
There's
from that.
none.
There's no
There's none.
recovery from your mom being
What's it?
superhead, writing a book about it, and telling everybody about how she
Yeah,
is.
bro. I seen
Once
Mr.
you become
Marcus. I seen
superhead-
what you did to Mr. Marcus.
Nah,
I seen that.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
And
Girls saw that.
so So the beauty of what you just said, let's talk about that for half a second, is all the ladies know who Mr. Marcus is. And all the fellas know what you're talking about. So that is the beautiful moment that we just brought everybody together in unity. well, we brought everybody together in unity over that statement. And that's what I love about the Bronx House.
Yeah, that's real. Moving forward, what I want to ask about this is we talked about Nate, we talked about the main card. Other cards and undercards were really good as well. There's some really good boxes they had under here for this type of event. But one thing I noticed is that how special of an event this was. It's been a long time since I have been excited about a boxing match. I watched boxing matches and I watched certain individuals fight, but it's been nowhere near the excitement of that has been in this one. And then really all the excitement was for Mike Tyson, honestly, when it came down to it. But with Nate and Jake Paul, they brought a whole nother edge to the factor. Yeah. And what I see now is Triller going on with this. I don't know if you ever watched the Celebrity Deathmatch, but continuing
that was what I was going to ask.
Celebrities to fight. I can see this becoming a real mainstream type of thing because it's a smaller ring, your rounds are short. You don't get
it's catered to the event.
Right. So, it's a big opportunity, and from what I understand, Snoop Dogg's even thinking about venturing into starting his own fight.
Which he
should. Yeah, he's thinking about it.
Yeah.
Based on
this fight. Because
he did a hell of a job commentating on this.
Yeah, I believe he did. Like, man, yeah.
Even ESPN on SportsCenter was talking about how he did such a great job. Stephen A. Smith and others were like, yeah, Snoop single-handedly held that fight together.
He held that down.
And it made it entertaining because otherwise the rest of stuff was kind of boring to me. It was lackluster to be.
Depends on if you like to watch the fights or not. Depends on how you watch it. But his commentary was golden. Is what I would say. But for my question is, with this new entrepreneurial fight boxing world, is if we do have a new celebrity death match, what celebrities would you like to see fight? Not just sing music. Who do you want to see get in the ring and fight? For whatever reason.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Doesn't matter who it is. What celebrities would you like to see fight? For whatever the reason.
Celebrities.
Or
50 Cent
in the game. Mainly because there's real beef happening. Let's just go ahead and call it. You know what I'm saying? With the rest of G Unit watching.
That'd be nice.
Dang, Joe just went to the street.
Hey, look, this beef shit is ridiculous. So if you really want, let's just squash it and get back to it.
Joe was up there ago.
I'm just saying, man. I'm like, look, we all know what 50 Cent looks like from the Candy Shop videos, and we know the game don't look like that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say like this.
The game is what?
Damn,
6?
Joe.
You said 6?
Nah, he's shorter than that.
Short.
The game?
The game? I was talking about 50, my bad.
I was say, shoot.
Joe was the on-the-show researcher.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it minimally.
Hey, Sriracha, Joe is the on-the-spot researcher.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Right now, he's in
I'm giving him.
I'm interested. I don't know.
6'4".
That's why I was
minimal
thinking in my head
6'4".
first thing. I think 50 like
6'4". I think he about 6'6".
For the people who said 6'4", you're right.
I think 50
The
like
game
6'2".
is 6'4". Damn.
I think 50 like 6'2". That's how.
All right.
6'2"?
I think that's.
I give him 6. I give him 6'2".
All right. 50 Cent is 6 foot.
6 foot. All right.
There you
I
go.
gave him a little
He's
bit
got a
more.
7-inch reach.
Yeah.
He's solid.
He's
I'll still
solid.
watch the fight though.
I mean, I'll still watch the fight. I'll give the game a year. See what you can give the game a year. I'll give him a year.
I know the game was a professional as well.
And the game fights in the streets.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But he fights in the streets too.
He's a hooper.
He's that too.
Where the hoop?
He does that too.
He do all these things.
He's a professional stripper. What's coming out?
Hey, man, he did a lot of stuff in life.
You don't watch YouTube much, do you?
So he did a lot of things in life.
Yeah, he was out here making his cash. He was down
Anyway, how you get it?
by the river.
Okay, all right. So that was mine. So Jerk, who do you want to see?
So because we're talking about the verses, I want to see Keisha Cole and Ashanti go in it. Like straight.
Like the fight.
I want fisticuffs, raw action.
I think we might know.
I want Layla Ali style with sports bras
kill everybody.
and boxing shorts. I want the real deal Holyfield.
Hey, hold on. What if Leo Ali versus Venus or Serena?
That's a different kind of fantasy.
I feel like she could take it.
That's different.
Serena.
Both of them. Like I feel like that fight.
Got the frame, bro.
Not for that.
Venus doesn't have the frame. We're gonna have to come out too.
Venus has got the legs. She can definitely push that
She's
jump.
got the whole body and the power, but it's just not like we talked about. It's not built for boxing.
Yeah. But what if we gave her a year?
Hold on.
So it's different.
Just pause it because this is on the recording.
Which part?
He's loud.
Oh, the pissing.
Yes. It's loud. So remember
Well
what's
done.
on Venus and Serena.
So it started over with
I
pissing.
don't want to have to try to figure out how to edit this.
It's
so funny.
And I really don't want to also publish.
We have to understand. He filtered this shit.
It's
So
between ghosts barking all night and a nigga pissing all day. Yeah, both. And I got
This motherfucker's ridiculous. He
Like-
got it. Oh.
I know. We in the middle of recording the podcast. Let's do it, man. My boy, man, not little MVP. What's up, MVP? Hey, where you gonna be when we get done with this, man? I got to see both of
This
y'all,
shit
man.
fucking
I got drinks on deck. So what's the business?
I
Hey,
think
tell
we're ready. Y'all ready?
at the turtle. Tell Leroy how far back we go, man. That's my little brother, Leroy. If you touch him, I gotta shoot you, man. If you touch him, I'll shoot him. If you touch man, I'm gonna shoot you, dog.
Just go ahead and
right
shoot
now.
him.
Look, that's my boy right there, MVP. I best with you. Yes. No, it was real though. That's what happened. My car was messed up for real. No. I'm glad you saw it. Yes, that was real. It wouldn't break for nothing. That was that 90. I had a 91 Thunderbird. It was what it called like a runaway. It was a 91 Thunderbird. I had a red 91 Thunderbird.
That was probably about like a gallon.
You look lighter.
I was like, damn, you niggas still missing?
You could have floated in here,
That was
man.
nothing but Jesus, dog. I'm telling you, that was real life.
Bro, I'm not gonna try. I got a big hands, like, bro, like I can hold it
Where
like
y'all
for
gonna be,
hours,
man? We
weeks,
right
but
here.
when I go,
So
bro, I'm going. I'm like, if we go anywhere, don't leave me. If I say I gotta do, don't. Like I'm going around the corner, Pete.
I'm down.
Don't leave
I'm
me.
downtown right now, but where I'm at,
He going ham. He going ham
when we
sandwich.
finish with the
Shit.
podcast, I'm gonna be out of
I
town.
peep, bro.
So
I don't know what it is.
I can meet y'all. See where y'all at.
He did, man. He gave back to the world.
I did all that, bro.
Then I'll call you when I finish. If not, then
What else
tomorrow
was
I'll be out and about tomorrow.
Oh, no, Chappelle show's on.
You can search for all this jumbo,
Oh,
so you can search for whatever.
it's on. I'm finna say it was
We
on.
gotta catch up.
I think I still hear you pissing.
Shut the fuck up.
I still, y'all hear that? He's still pissing in the bathroom while he right
Bro, I
here.
had to pee so fucking bad. Damn.
It was pretty
Now,
funny.
I will come see you in the turtle because I also needed to slide over your way too because I need to get into some 702 series. Huh?
What? Oh shit! Turn my phone on. Phone been off about 30 minutes ago.
You told me they had just left. Yep.
Oh shit! On 100. Damn. That shit was on fucking
Man, I be
1.
moving, dog. Tell him, man, I be moving, man. I be moving.
Oh my goodness! It had to happen.
Shut up.
That shit funny as hell, man.
Nah, but I hear.
Okay. How my babies doing? And Ashley, how they doing? Man, don't tell me that. I don't want to
It's
hear
only
it. No, I
like
don't even want to hear it. Don't tell me that. No, he does not understand. There's a lot of the babies. Them little babies, they still two. I know that, but he don't know that.
It's jerk.
Yeah.
Jerk.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me get back. We're about to get back.
We in the
to court.
studio right now.
So tell Leroy about the kids and when we get back. Then I'll call
We
you.
in the studio right now.
I know.
All right, they got the recording light on.
Jerk.
All right.
I know. He a jerk. I know.
You gotta
Back
tell him
in
in the
the
studio.
conversation is Layla Ali versus Venus and Serena and why
Venus or Serena are probably both in.
Yes,
And
because
what? And
because
fight.
some-
not boxing.
and a fight.
yeah, you missed that part. You
missed that part.
That's because you
But
were
then-
earlier.
All right, let me hold on. Let me start it back up. Here we go.
Right.
Hold on,
And
hold on.
three.
I can tell.
Hold up.
He
Two.
was impressive.
He was fresh on
One.
boxing.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so the thing was, you had mentioned Layla Ali, which I always want to see her box. She's beautiful and deadly at the same time.
I said Layla Ali's style, meaning like sports bra
Okay.
and boxing shorts.
Okay.
But I was saying Ashanti and Keisha go with
Fight?
That's my selection
Okay.
because of the verse. And the theme of the versus battle, I want to see them in a fight, in a sports bra, in a sports
But
bra,
Ashanti,
and
I'm
boy
gonna pick
shorts.
you up.
And I want to be that. I want it to be a legit fight. That's what I want to wear.
Who's gonna win?
Who do you think?
Yeah,
I'm going Keisha all day.
Keisha could win for the win. Okay.
Yeah.
Keisha definitely for the dub.
Yeah.
Keisha definitely for
She
the
gonna
dub.
punch her in the neck.
Damn, it's like
Never knew
Now, I
what you
think like if you're talking about a fight between Layla Ali and Serena, I think
That's
Serena's
another-
gonna
that's
get
it.
it.
So that would
Because
be the main
Layla's
fight.
gonna be a boxer. Serena's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna hit you with a brick.
We talking about a
Yeah.
fight or we
And I'm
talking
gonna
about
grab you with
boxing?
the boxing.
Street
Yeah,
fight, were you in
boxing
Compton
is
or in the ring?
He said fight. He
But
said
no,
boxing.
but Salsa said it right. Hey, we talking fighting or we talking boxing?
Oh, okay.
So
Now, if
boxing.
you talking about boxing, I'll let it go.
Yeah.
If we ain't talking about
fight.
fight,
Talking about fight.
she gonna get a couple jabs in.
So we going MMA?
Bro, Serena gonna grab.
If if somebody takes the chain, if
She
somebody
brings that body through.
if somebody takes the leash off of Serena's legs, those powerful ass legs, that's a wrap.
Joe,
She got it. Hey, you seen him? His right leg get the tap. Yeah, his right leg get the tap. They get the choking. Get the choking. Get the choking.
I got legs like Earl Campbell, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, she is ready.
You took me there. You took me there. Well done. Yeah, we took me there.
She's definitely Heisman candidate.
So
Stair stepper? Nah, stair masher.
she keeps bringing the machines, had to bring in new ones.
Exactly.
So,
That's a different ballgame.
what about you, Salsa? Who do you want to see?
I want to see Jay-Z and Kanye West get in the ring.
Oh, well, that's not fair though, because like Kanye already got his job. It's already.
He's through the wire.
I mean,
It's already
it
messed up.
ain't going nowhere.
It's not, but it's not fair to start that way. Well, that's true because Jay
Is
already
it-
has a busted lip.
What? To the
That's just
On the
the
top
regular
and the
lips.
bottom. Oh, that's
So what are we saying? Like, what do we call it? Like the Watch the Throne part two? Like,
I would love to see that.
down.
I want to see the animosity that's between them, those who are, because it got a whole background story, brother.
And it's quiet.
Right.
Who were
And it's
together,
quiet.
gathering together, who started an industry, torn asunder by each other's own motivations. Once again in the ring tonight for the Raw Souls Battle of the Night presented by Triller. Y'all get what it's
So would that be?
Triller, come on the show.
So would that be a celebrity death match or a boxing match or an MMA fight? Which one would you prefer out of those?
probably a boxing match, death match. I don't think either one of them actually.
It's-
I don't want
We're
to
not
one
talking
on
real,
the
we're
guy.
talking
I feel
about
like
clay-
Kanye kill himself.
Clay matter and in a fictitious
I'm
word.
not talking about Clay Matter. I want to see these people fight.
I'm saying I want to see them too, but in
I
a
don't want to see
fictitious
no
matter.
fake, no fictitious.
Alright, so you
matter.
want boxing
I
or
want
MMA?
blood and boil and tumble, all that.
I don't want Jay to go. I need him.
That's it. I want to see them get in the ring, throw hands,
Through the wire.
whatever, through the wire. You gotta know what you get.
First of all, Ye's not finna throw no hands.
you don't think so?
I don't think. Yeah,
He
I'm
said
with that.
father. No. Blood
Every
and
wire.
hands.
He's
I'm-
not go, bro. I don't think that he is like mentally capable of throwing hands.
Yeah, I don't think
He
he's a fighter.
is the only thing he's gonna throw. He's just gonna be like a mudslinger. Like
You
he's
think
gonna,
so?
talk, he's gonna talk. No man, he's not throwing hands.
He's a no. He gonna
He'll get cheap.
hands.
He'll get cheap keeps to do it. But
Ah,
he
Chief
ain't-
keeps shooting. Chief keeps shooting. He ain't doing that.
He's from the job. He's like, I'm here to put the period on the end of the sentence.
There are no throwing hands. That's it. So I mean that's me personally. If I wanted to see one, that's
So-
what I would like to see. But I think you can get Kanye to do it. Did you read me up?
Huh?
It doesn't sound like.
It's about to.
I don't know
You
who
say
did
you
that.
think what now?
Oh yeah,
Is it yours?
I
Salsa
didn't
with
know
the
what.
It's been your ice.
You're 2 cups.
Salsa with the
And it
shit. You
tastes
think
the
what? You
I didn't
tasted it. I was just like, man, how they get me
You
up?
said what now?
You just didn't drink all that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it is. I think Kanye would fight. I think Kanye would fight. I think Jay-Z be more inclined to decline just because of the money he makes. But if he had to make it happen,
$1 billion. I'm not trying to get in.
I think we can find one.
I mean,
I think Jay-Z's annoyed enough with Kanye to get in the ring with him. And I think you could convince Kanye that Kanye told him to do Kanye and fight with Kanye.
Kanye told Kanye.
Yep.
That's all it is.
I don't really.
If you understand that, you forgot the fight gonna happen. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all.
That's true.
Y'all gonna hold Kanye,
Nah.
Kanye.
But you know what's gonna
Kanye
happen? It's
fight
gonna
Kanye.
find a soundtrack.
You right.
Yeah, that's true. They're gonna get together. Like if they get together and do the soundtrack first, and they do the fire soundtrack. If they drop the soundtrack after the fact.
And then you know what's funny?
Around, you stretch.
But you know what's
Who
funny?
sits on the throne?
So you will have
watch the throne.
Who sits on the throne?
but you will have Kanye sampling Kanye samples. So I think that'll be tight too.
That sounds like a legal battle.
Through the what? That's it.
That sounds like a legal battle.
Say you want the old Yeezy, Like this dude, bro.
I was like, wait a minute.
Dog.
Who is Sriracha?
All right, so Sir Racha
Love it, sir.
of the Skybox Nation. Like what?
Sriracha the Skybox. When we needed you most, you're here.
I know, right?
What celebrity fight that you would like to see?
Man, that's a hard one. That's
on,
a
man.
really, really hard one. And they have to be alive, right?
No, it could be any.
You know what?
anybody.
Fuck it. They
We'll
give
bring
me
it back.
bringing them back for one.
Everybody. You can Martin Luther King
bring
and
you back
Hitler.
in the grave.
It don't matter. You
Raw
can
Sauce
do-
has resurrection
you know
power.
what Jesus is saying. It doesn't matter. Every battle from
Yeah.
way back when. That's it.
Oh man, that's so many.
Bless him, bless him.
Right there. I gotta have DMX.
Okay.
DMX definitely has to.
His intro is gonna be cold.
Who do I want him to fight?
I think for this match.
First off, let's see.
Doesn't need to be an Eminem.
Father,
Like, would that be
DMX
like
was
an
It's different.
That would they have to be contrasting
different.
styles. Let me
It
see.
could be anything though. It's your world.
It's an angry fight.
We can even throw.
That's
Can we
a
throw in
definite
kung
angry
fu?
fight.
I'm gonna see. What
Can we throw in like a kung fu fight?
It
Like
definitely. I got X as my number one.
What if
All right, we got DMX.
what if it was DMX versus Ja Rule?
He would kill Ja Rule.
He would kill Ja Rule.
Ja ain't got enough heat. Sorry, Ja.
Ain't no heat.
You doing ballads on boats.
I feel like that.
I might have said that as a joke.
I saw that.
I feel like that meme was like, damn,
No, you can't do that.
damn,
Bro.
damn.
What's my book name?
What up, what up, yo?
No. You can't do that in the Hamptons, bro.
Whatever, however.
Whenever. Murder.
They not ready.
Not quite.
Let's see. DMX versus.
Y'all gotta help me on this one. I got X as my number one pick.
All right, so
So was he the like the main like the contender or is he? Or,
I would say X would definitely be the champ.
okay, the
X
chick.
definitely has to be the champ. And every time I think of DMX, I'm thinking Def Jam. For some reason in my head,
That's
I
fine.
keep
That's
thinking
fine.
Def Jam.
There you go. That's a
Funk
nice
master,
name.
funk master. You're not
Let's
ready.
see. Who should it be?
Lexi just had that
Who can it be?
assertion.
That's gonna be another topic.
What about no, we can't do Freeway. We can't do Freeway.
Cause he's fragile.
Meek Mill. We gotta put Meek Mill in
He
there.
gotta
bro.
work too.
We gotta put Meek Mill in there.
Loud.
We gotta put Meek Mill in there.
Meek Mill
DMX.
versus DMX.
I don't think he survived the DMX.
So if you do that, who you got winning?
Yeah.
Sriracha.
Sir Roger.
Who you got winning? DMX is the champ. Does he remain the champ or does he the chump now?
In what round? What round? You can't give Meek Mill like you can't give him just one round. Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
I just feel like because DMX has already been on crack before, like I think it's gonna be. I think it has to be within the first 2
He's
rounds.
got a different kind of strength.
Yeah.
But because
It's
that,
not like he was a crackhead. He
No.
tried crack and liked it.
but that means he's got
Kind of like a Will Ferrell thing.
I walk.
hey, the crack, the rock, you know. That's it. So he's got
Y'all
a
don't know
nerve.
who we be.
So he's got a nerve.
Where you from?
Oh,
What on the song?
Exactly.
Who are these kids?
So he's the champ
He's a champ.
because of the rock.
Yeah.
And I mean the rock.
I mean,
The-
we're
the-
talking
the
about. We
rock.
ain't talking about Dwayne.
Yeah.
We're
the-
talking about
the
The
rock.
Rock.
We
Okay.
ain't talking about the hand sign.
I got you. So DMX because of crack, he beats Meek Mill.
You got to, bro.
Okay.
Got to.
I got you.
I like Meek Mill though. I definitely rock with Meek Mill.
I'm with it.
I kind of get a little pissed off because his music is so similar all the time. He sounds the same like every time. I'm like, bro, just stop hollering at me. Just tell me what you want
every
me to
time.
know. Like, just stop hollering at me. But I like a lot of his music.
That's it. Parked outside with the doors up, you already know. It's like, whoa, calm down.
Alright,
I got you.
Start off like that. Alright, cool.
I got you.
There was a boxing match that wasn't supposed to happen. It was
Jake Paul.
It was the guy. It was a dude who got Trayvon Martin. It was Zimmerman versus. Was it DMX? It was a boxing match that was supposed to happen, but it didn't happen. I think it was Zimmerman.
I vaguely remember some of that conversation.
Zimmerman,
That should just be a death match. That should just
he got to the arena.
That should just be a
He
death
should
match.
have been body.
There shouldn't even been a
That's
boxing
big facts.
Yeah, rapper DMX. Okay, so this was 2013. Rapper DMX will fight George Zimmerman and the man equated for but it was supposed to happen, but it didn't.
But that's because DMX was going to murder him.
Yeah, he
in
was
front of
gonna.
everybody.
And I think Zimmerman.
We're talking about literally.
Yeah, so Zimmerman was. I think Zimmerman was so broke, he was gonna be like, "I was worth dying for because I'm gonna get something out of this."
Yeah,
but then they cut that off.
Yeah, because DMX was going to do it for the culture.
Yeah.
So there was a
DMX was gonna do it to just.
Y'all don't understand. DMX, like Sriracha said, DMX at that point had nothing to lose.
Neither one of them.
So that was gonna be X. That was gonna be X gonna give it to
X
you.
got out of jail. They gave him some money to take care of himself. The first fly car he saw, he tried to jack it.
100% true.
Like, what are you doing, bro? It's not Grand Theft Auto.
Yes, but
that's right.
You said you went from Grand Theft Auto to
Ferrari. Like, what are you doing?
He did it immediately.
You know they
They're not
got
built like that.
they got buttons. They got security systems.
Security system. What do you mean he doesn't take a key?
That's not a JB by rider vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
We love you, X. We still love
So
you,
like
X.
the story goes that I think Jay-Z stood up and Jay-Z came to his rescue and basically paid up all his debts.
Hey, first of all, shout out to Jay-Z.
Shout out to Jay, man.
Hiring lawyers, doing all kind of stuff. I don't know what you owed anybody, but you've been doing some big things, Jay.
Or whatever it took for you to get that money.
Right, exactly. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, I read
Brother Sriracha has spoken.
Brother Sriracha has spoken. Sriracha of the Skybox Nation
Of the Skybox Nation.
has
I like that.
spoken.
Yo, we gotta bring this back. We gotta bring this back.
Yeah,
I feel like we gotta do a R. Kelly. Not what you thinking.
No.
The remix.
The remix.
Leave
The
And the way he was pressure washing the porcelain.
That would be terrible.
We're talking about the remix.
You have to bring it back.
R. Kelly is definitely the king of the
But you couldn't go with dedication or the remix, baby. You know what I'm
No, see, he's not the remix came from R.
saying?
The remix came from R.
In that
Come on, man.
Push the joint.
Yeah.
Diddy probably
That's
invented
Diddy
the
right
remix.
there. Usher.
That's not Diddy's, is it?
No, I'm saying all of them during that time frame, totally different ball game with remix.
Yeah, okay.
Because
You can say
after-
Jermaine
because
Dupri,
after
yeah,
the party-
all of them boys.
because after the party-
You're right.
Yeah, because
You're right.
They don't even do remixes anymore for real. Like,
That
every
used to
now
be
and
the
then they
lick.
might make a track.
That used to be the lick, was the remix.
And they'll bring, it needs to bring the
So Def definitely did remixes
So-
to death.
But not even So
Exactly.
Def, just
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah,
The remix was always better.
That's right.
You got, what is that, Jada on the remix? Is that? And you have people that
They had
never.
30 people on
On
one
the
track.
remix.
You like,
That's
bruh.
it.
And first of all, Jadakiss is probably one of the most underrated rap, like cold rappers I've ever heard in my life.
So we're gonna stay corrected.
That
We're gonna have a
dude is
conversation.
nasty.
2 Chainz
Two Chainz.
is the
Titty.
current
Titty boy.
most underrated
Titty
rapper
2 Chainz.
that's out there.
Titty two
I
chains.
He had 2 Chainz, you already know it. So I'm just leaving it at that. Now, Jada 2, of his time, of his prime, he was underrated for sure. But to me, Titty Boy 2 Chainz is the current most underrated rapper. And that's also on 2 previous episodes of the Raw Sauce. For your listening pleasure.
Of the raw.
That is it.
I'll give you that.
We've got your feedback on all these fights and the fight synthesis. I think the last piece we need to bring in together is the Would You Rather.
It's Would You Rather time, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it time?
It's that
Yeah.
time of day.
Yeah, hit it.
Let's talk about it. Again, quarantine edition. Quarantine edition of the Would You Rather. Because right now, following, I'm just gonna paint the picture. So bear with me for half.
All right, man. Take the brush out.
The current times that we're dealing in are rough. So let's make them rough times.
That's rough.
Politically, socially, economically, everything is rough right now. So, for the would you rather for this time,
Mix it up.
because I know there's a lot of folks out there making money on social media right now. We'll get with that. There was a spike in OnlyFans accounts that came up during the quarantine.
People have needs.
You gotta make
People got
money.
needs. People
People have
got
needs.
cash. People making money off of showing that stuff. So you got people pushing OnlyFans. I know Tiger has an OnlyFans, and his exclusive. I don't know what Tiger the rapper. Tiger the rapper has an OnlyFans account that is pushing exclusive content from his video shoots and raw uncut stuff is out there. Then there's a lot of other people doing OnlyFans, guys, girls, whatever. They out here, and OnlyFans has a, I guess you want to say a stigma attached to it for being just body parts on display.
That's what I thought.
An exhibition.
Being a little risky.
So no,
It's
so
risque.
it's risque. No, it's
Risque or anything else?
No,
That's what I thought it was for.
Nah, it's not risque.
What else?
We're talking about cams, like cameras. We're talking about straight.
The people get to watch you do whatever you do.
Live
It
stream.
doesn't necessarily have to be without clothes. It can be with clothes.
Yeah, that's live stream.
Nigga, we're in the wrong business. We can have OnlyFans
So-
him right here.
And
really
that's true.
can.
So that's what Tiger did. So with that, so you got this thing that's popping off right now because everybody's at home. Everybody's trying to find ways to make money because it's economically hard. So
Hustle
we're gonna tie it into the hard times. Also, you got people who are, if they're on hard times, may choose to sell narcotics and other things. So the would you rather comes into play.
Everybody's
Here we
Are
go.
we ready?
Here we go.
We're ready.
So you have to call your mother to bail you out of jail.
Okay.
Would you prefer? Let's just go into this. Would you prefer that, or we'll say, would you rather have all of your OnlyFans content, as buck wild as it may be, being brought up in court, or would you rather be arrested and thrown in jail for selling that dope?
I'm not going
So-
to jail.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna start off.
But the reason I bring that up, so we can put it in perspective, you got your wild OnlyFans trying to make money, and then you got your selling that dope trying to make the OnlyFans, but you gotta go home with mama, this is what I'm guilty of.
So essentially,
Oh, you live at
what's
home?
your mom?
I'm just saying, if you
Selling
start
drugs?
not that you live at home.
She's the only one that she's the only one that's gonna get you.
Not that you live at home. She's the only one that's gonna help you out.
Yeah, she got the bank to get you out.
She's the only one.
You
This
got drug dealers that are actually
Sriracha.
not self-sufficient?
You gotta understand,
Who knew?
Sriracha, it's not about the self-sufficiency part, because we got bread set
Alright.
up for those cases. What we're talking about is
Whenever you get to,
There's a budget for the lawyer though.
would you rather goes around, what would you rather confront your parental units about? This is what I'm guilty for. Am I guilty for setting up this and getting bugged wild, or am I over here getting hemmed up for these
So
narcotics?
it's basically would I rather get in trouble for the the fans only, or
Y'all that.
or the narcs.
Sell that dope.
I'll take OnlyFans for $400.
And why?
Why? Because I don't give a damn about that.
So you just slinging ding-a-ling online.
I mean, like, hey,
You said
I can do anything.
You said we can do anything. We can do a Fortnite.
Okay.
I paid for this.
Okay.
For generations. Oh, you all on OnlyFans making bacon. Oh, really?
Oh, there you go. Touche.
And take it to the extreme. Even if it is what we really expect OnlyFans to be.
And what we know it to be.
I'm not even gonna be too worried about it. This is you was out here doing all this for all these ladies out here.
Yes.
I'm sorry, mama. I made $2 million a year. Would you like a new house?
Exactly.
How can you complain from this rent?
That's my baby. That's my baby.
Your daddy got an OnlyFans.
Right.
Hey,
2
I'm
weeks
out
later,
here.
your daddy got an
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Call
Turn with me to Corinthians.
You set up the what you call
They got something for elderly and flip flops.
Turn to
I'm
the
on
chapter
real right now.
Exactly.
Something for everybody.
You look like a lichen. Where do you get all the hair from your chest?
Yeah, where do you get that from?
So then you put it in perspective then, that's a whole other ball game. because you messing up my own. You messed up my whole order with that. So would you rather make your money from OnlyFans or make your money from selling drugs?
Is it an equal amount of money?
No, you get the possibility of going to prison versus just out here doing that. You check
Why does he look disappointed? Is it an equal amount of money?
I know. No, he's disappointed because we know we finna be out here like Jeezy and Gucci selling bricks. That's different from when you sell a dick.
White bricks.
Yeah. That's different when you sell a dick on OnlyFans.
Is it an equal amount of money?
There is a guaranteed amount of prison time versus fun time for that versus the salary.
I'm talking about the salary, guys.
What's the salary cap?
Yeah, is it a bell curve?
Am I in the back still for my extension or what?
Salsa does not care how much fun he has. He wants to know what my wallet looks like.
Yeah, well, your wallet's gonna be slim in prison. There's gonna be no quality.
I mean, I get the prison job. I'm still trying to see. I know the prison route can make a lot of money, and I could probably put that in a couple
Kodak
of
still making music.
hidden vaults. And
Kodak
stuff like
still
that.
making
When he
music.
said vaults, he's talking about rectums.
I'm talking about Pablo Escobar with rats in him, like a meal.
They ate a meal.
Ate a bill, like from he just dug in the ground. He put those in. I can put that away and come out of prison. And how long I got? If they can't prove it, 2, 3, 5 years. I might be able to do 5 years for a bill.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Statute
I might be able to do
limitations,
5 years for a bill.
Statute limitations.
But if I can make $1 billion doing OnlyFans,
So let's do this. Since you want to throw kinks in my chain,
there's no king.
You're at work and you're up on the chopping block for losing your job.
Okay.
Would you rather lose your job for your company find out about your OnlyFans page or your narcotic sales? And let's just keep it at that. No money involved.
Oh damn, he made it even worse.
I'm gonna go OnlyFans.
so your CEO was like, well, damn, salsa, you got all the chunky sauce out here. So would you rather get fired?
I
would tell him,
fired from
Easy,
your job.
easy. Matter of fact, I probably might get more fans.
Yep.
Because it'll be OnlyFans.
I'm gonna tell the CEO that the only reason you found me was because you found it on your wife's account.
Oh, Joe, too
I
bad.
didn't go that route. I didn't go that route.
So officially then, I guess I get a pass to change that.
Okay.
Would you rather lose your job from your OnlyFans page or your narcotic sales?
OnlyFans, because the narcotics, I feel like the you know what I'm saying? I feel like
He's an elite.
I feel like the drug and alcohol group come in and take that money. Yeah. But the OnlyFans is straight legal.
Show money.
That's my shit. I'll lose my job, but I still got a bill in the account.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be honest with you. You lost your job. Okay, but my account is still banging.
Even if I went to prison, the OnlyFans account would still be there. And if I could do one OnlyFans account from prison,
Oh,
you know how much money I would make.
I don't know about that.
Wait a minute, bro. You
You
man
gonna
that
be
come
one
out
of
of
the
his phone.
sixes off the fucking what's that movie called?
What are
Oz?
I ain't gonna call you Andy BC, bro.
But I'm just saying, around there. It's gonna be a solo with the football teams in the prison.
No.
Football.
Not necessarily
The longest yard.
Longest yard.
You remember them chicks?
Mean machine.
Exactly.
Mean machine.
What you got, Sir Racha?
Bruh. If I can make the same amount of money selling drugs, I can go on.
No, you're getting fired. No, you weren't fired. So
But
he
he
got
said-
flipped because of
Let
Joe.
me ask you. Let me ask you.
Because of Joe and Salsa, it got swapped.
It
So
got
you're
swapped
up
around.
with your CEO of your company, and you were about to lose your job.
Because of
You were
these
about
two
to
things.
lose your job. Would you rather be fired for your OnlyFans page or selling narcotics? We had to change it. We had to change it.
Fired? Bruh, I'm gonna sell drugs. Fired. You talking about prison?
Yeah.
Joe,
works.
that's where you missed it. The prison comes with that. Sure.
You didn't
You
say
eventually
We
will
said
get
earlier. We said
This is
earlier.
entrapment. This is a
We
clear
said
case of
earlier.
entrapment.
Sorry,
Because if this graham cracker
We said it earlier.
Sriracha's going
We
to
said
jail.
the prison comes with the drugs.
Sriracha's going
The
to
Yes,
OnlyFans-
sir.
said fired.
Sriracha said he's
Oh, we said fire, but we said anything to do with the selling goes with the prison portion.
Yeah.
We said that
First of all,
part.
I can't go to prison for OnlyFans.
Right.
That's your choice.
You're not going. You're not going for that.
You didn't say jail. You said prison.
We're talking about narcotics. That's different. So that's.
I'm not going to prison. Are you crazy?
I'm not going to prison.
You crazy? I can go to jail.
But Sauce
You
said,
can get me out of Madison County right here. It's gonna take you no time. All you gotta wait till I'm booked out.
if I can make an OnlyFans while I'm in jail, you know how many fans I
Bro,
have?
prison. We're going to Atmore.
Get all of them.
Me and him going to Atmore. We gonna have to eat.
Atmore
We gonna have to lift
Atmore is
every day.
rough.
Everything.
Atmore
Not
is
just every day,
rough.
everything in
He
it.
gonna be 6 foot. I'm gonna be 5'8", and I'm gonna be like
It's
320.
gonna be more than lifting. At Atmore, you're gonna have to kill somebody on the first day.
400 flat. It's gonna be.
At Atmore, you gotta kill somebody the first day. You gotta
site.
in process and kill a guard. At Atmore. Atmore is, if people don't understand, Google that when you get a chance. Atmore prison is not where it's at.
It's not where the
Some of
fun
the
shit.
story stuff, even the Scottsboro boys, that's where they were held, was at Atmore.
That's fair.
And that's a whole
They
other
didn't even do
conversation. They
nothing.
were innocent.
They didn't even do nothing.
They had to
Didn't
go
do a
there.
thing.
They didn't even
Atmore
do nothing.
is not where it's at.
You heard about them? You know about Scottsboro?
That's a whole other conversation. But anyway, so you said you are doing the OnlyFans page.
I would definitely do the OnlyFans page.
Hey,
I would
okay.
probably do an
You're a
OnlyFans
supervisor.
page
You're
if
a
I need a
supervisor.
part-time
Like, you
job.
know what, Sriracha? We've got some video footage of you out here on your OnlyFans page, and we're gonna have to let you go.
Yeah.
All right, it's all good.
Apparently
I'll still
you
be
do
at
it.
your house
You're-
tonight because your wife likes it.
There you go. So you and
That's
Joe.
what I'm saying.
So you and Joe.
The only
over
reason
here-
you caught me is because you got your wife's got her fans only
So
page.
you and Joe.
OnlyFans
How
page.
do you know your supervisor's a male?
Because you gotta understand the people that watch OnlyFans, they still like you.
Yeah.
You just can't be around them. Okay, well, you know, we just don't need you to be around this setting, but we need you to be at the house tonight at 8. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Right. Yes, it's
So
not
what's your
all
stage?
100
$100
bills. Are those all 100s?
We're gonna match.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
we can do that. We
You
can
know
do a
what?
company
Fuck it.
match.
We'll match that.
Thank you.
And benefits.
I appreciate that, Bill.
Okay.
I'm already counting.
Can we watch? You can watch all you freaking want to. Just keep those hundreds coming.
Yeah.
Keep them
That's
coming.
it.
Just
Give me the bag.
Don't let them stop.
$3.99 per month.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Just give me the bag and we're gonna be good to go.
Good. Secure the bag.
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 That's what I always say. Secure the bag.
You can't secure the bag in prison.
Yeah, you know, you
Don't
cannot.
fumble it. Don't fumble it.
The phone the bag.
Fumble the bag. You can secure it, just don't fumble it.
So, Jerk, like, on question, what's the
Yeah, I'm doing the OnlyFans page too. Because like I said, it's Mr. Holidays at that point. This is a setup. This is
Holidays
Mr.
at that
Holidays
point.
now. Yeah, it's on the $7.99 a month.
Switching names and then getting paid.
That's a question for you viewers right now. Who you want to see? You want to see Salsa? You want to see Sriracha? You want to see Joe Tabasco? You want to see Jerk?
You have to
And then only.
You gotta put that on there.
page.
Wait. Who? Because you're gonna see them all. But who do you want to pay premium for?
That's what it
Because
is.
you can do the regular subscription.
Yeah, you do the regular.
Who's gonna wear the Wilt Chamberlain sock?
Crown Royal bag.
The Crown Royal bag.
Christmas edition.
I'm on the
Jingle
bell.
bells.
Yeah.
The jingle bells.
Oh shoot, we got our own version of Pulp
It
Fiction
was the
going. That's
holiday,
funny
the
as shit.
holiday version.
That's funny as shit. Like, who?
Is it like?
Hold on. If so, what we're asking the fans is if you can do an OnlyFans page with all of us on there, like who?
You gonna
Would you
choose
pay
what?
premium?
You're already first of all.
Premium. You're already
first of all,
a Raw
viewers.
Sauce fan.
Yeah, first of all,
It's
the
premium.
members are always a fan. All of y'all are. All of you out there already have our OnlyFans page, but who is going to pay extra for the premium?
Premium.
Yeah,
Premium.
premium. Are you gonna do the Jerk? Are you gonna do your boy Joe Tabasco? Yeah, Optimus, Sir Racha.
Underscore Prime 27. 7. What you gonna go with that?
Are you gonna get Sauce's premium page? Like, who would you pay premium for OnlyFans? Like, we're not even gonna
Come on
give
now, I'm
you.
spicy, y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
Muy
We're not even gonna give you what you rather.
Muy caliente. I feel like we need to play some Dominican music for this.
Yeah.
So that is the right answer.
And boy, with the salsa, you can't even see him right now.
Be fired for
Yeah.
finding your OnlyFans page or your narcotics
Yeah.
sales.
The trap house.
Narcotics sales.
Yeah, let's say.
So that's the actual question
If
that
they
we're gonna
found
pose
out.
again.
Right.
Your OnlyFan page versus your narcotics sales.
All I can say is if I'm doing both and they only find my OnlyFans page.
That's it. That's it. That's
cool.
it.
Oh, thank God.
I'm nervous as shit when I get in there. Like, so
You
Salsa, we found your.
101.
I feel like you have. Yeah. Seems like you're trying to like they open the envelope.
You know what?
We found your
know I'm
OnlyFans page. Like, my man's got the tiger look. He's like the. He's like,
that's me.
He was like,
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
I bet you're wondering how I got in this position.
I want to. It's like as we can.
My fans bet you mean. I bet you're wondering how I got hurt in this.
Exactly.
Right. Obviously, we think you're embarrassed. So like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sad about this.
I am embarrassed about this part, but not the other part. Yeah. So that's what it is. So like that's what we'll put up there and see which one you would like to have the premium. I'm not gonna feel bad.
What you say the raw sauce?
Yeah.
What you say the raw sauce?
Yeah, it's that raw
Who you
sauce.
paying premium for?
Yeah, the premium. Yeah, so like, if it's on raw sauce with all of us on here, which one would you pay premium for?
Does it matter? No.
Who do you love? Are you sure?
I was about to get y'all on the trip around here, Pete.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's it. But yeah, that's been your Would You Rather. We're gonna post it out here now. This has been your boy Salsa.
This your boy Joe Tabasco.
Yours truly, Mr. Jerk with a
And
can.
of course our special guest who is
Sir Rocha.
Sriracha.
Where can they find you at as well?
Yo, that's Optimus_Prime 27. If you want to hit me up on FB, Facebook, Sergio, last name Gray.
That's
Hit
it.
me up.
That's what's up.
Hit him up.
There it is.
Hit him up.
If you're looking, remember to look out for Skybox. You may not find it. You might not qualify for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. You might not be the right type for this type.
So they got to
of
speak easy about the members only establishment.
modern
I understand.
speakeasy establishment. Y'all don't understand what's really going on, but y'all stay tuned. We might give y'all a little snippet, help you all out, figure out how to get in this spot. Y'all just keep listening to the raw sauce.
Keep
The sauce,
listening, baby.
You never knew you needed for your thoughts.